Queen Elizabeth II is speaking out following Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
And she claims that Prince Harry added unnecessary misery to the final months of his grandmother's life.
A recent report has unveiled an inappropriate request made by Harry and Meghan to the late Queen Elizabeth II. And you're not going to believe what they requested, like the audacity.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are asking for charity donations instead of traditional wedding gifts.
Now, the story revolves around the home that Queen Elizabeth gave Harry and Meghan Markle as a gift after their wedding back in 2018. Now, the Queen herself found their request to be straight up inappropriate and firmly turned it down.
Apparently not stopping the Queen from giving them a present of epic proportions, an entire house.
But to understand the disrespectful nature of their request, we have to rewind a little bit and take a look at some things. Throughout history, there have been individuals that were really influential, and their actions and words shaped the world as we know it today. And they crafted their own narratives during their lifetimes, aiming to leave a lasting impact. And Queen Elizabeth II was one of these figures.
Elizabeth leaves Westminster.
The Queen is crowned, symbol of hope.
Queen Elizabeth flies home.
Another extraordinary chapter has been written.
Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch in British history.
However, when such a prominent figure passes away, others take on the role of shaping their legacy through the stories and accounts that they share.
Queen Elizabeth II has died at 96 years old.
These stories can be used to reinforce certain viewpoints or perspectives about the person who passed away. And as time goes on, various stories are brought to light about the late Queen Elizabeth II. This one being one of those stories that recently resurfaced, and it concerns her relationship with her grandson, Prince Harry, and his wife, Meghan Markle.
Harry wrote about how his grandmother tried to understand his decision to leave as a working royal. What sort of a relationship did Harry have with the late monarch?
So Queen Elizabeth was known for her generosity, right? And it's reported by the Mirror publication that the couple, Harry and Meghan, initially asked if they could live within the Windsor Castle itself, and inquired about the possibility of having their living quarters provided for them after their marriage. Now, the Queen was shocked by this request.
Worried about the future of the firm and its survival. It was fascinating to know what she really felt about Megxit, about Harry leaving, to learn just how much that disappointed her.
And she completely shut it down. Instead, she offered Frogmore Cottage, which is a residence very close to her own, described by the late Lady Elizabeth Anson as essentially being in her backyard, her solitude, and her privacy. So it was a very close property to Queen Elizabeth II. Also, Lady Elizabeth Anson mentioned that the Queen had expressed the hopes that the couple would respect it in reference to the cottage that they were gifted, Frogmore Cottage. Meghan Markle wanted to be seen as a princess, which is likely why she and Prince Harry requested to reside at Windsor Castle after they got married. And back then, only the Queen and Prince Philip, her husband, had their own private apartments within the castle, while other family members resided in different parts of the castle. Now, Windsor Castle has been the royal family's residence for almost 1,000 years, encompassing various properties from grand mansions to cottages. And reportedly, the Queen found the Sussexes' request very inappropriate and firmly turned it down. I could just imagine the look on Queen Elizabeth's face when they requested this. Even though Meghan and Harry didn't conduct their interview with Oprah, where they bashed the royal family publicly at that time, they still had shown signs that they didn't want to be part of the royal family.
Harry saying Britain was not safe for his family.
And then to make this request, it's kind of a slap in the face to the royal family institution here. We just want to, milk it for all it's worth. We want to live in Windsor Castle with Queen Elizabeth. But hey, Queen Elizabeth is generous, so they were gifted Frogmore Cottage. And some might wonder about the timing of this story resurfacing and the intention behind highlighting a quote attributed to Queen Elizabeth, especially considering the recent events involving the couple being asked to vacate Frogmore Cottage by her son, King Charles. However, the primary concern here is to protect the reputation of Frogmore Cottage, and the royals feel like the property shouldn't be tarnished by the type of scandals and controversies that Meghan and Harry's actions have generated. So it's vacate, please go. You don't even want to be part of the royal family anyway, so go. And this is likely why the royal family will ensure that the next occupant of the cottage upholds its dignity and avoids controversy. So guys, I want to know, what are your thoughts? The request, do you see it as inappropriate or just no big deal? I'm curious to know what you think about this. Be sure to sound off down below in the comment section. That's all the scoop I have for you in this one, and be sure to follow me here on FTD News for more videos like this posted every single day. Boom.